guys. So, I just wanted to pop in really quick and discuss some things, update my channel, and just give you guys a little update on what's going on in my life, for those who care. Dating has been very, very interesting to say the least, and I feel like I just kind of want to pop in and talk about some things that we're not going to carry into 2020, some new revelations, and just embracing this change and shift in mindset that I now have. And to also talk about why, I don't hear a lot of discussion about the emotional pain that comes with change and these changes that we go through, these radical paradigm shifts. It's not some glamorous, thing that's like all rainbows and like, oh, I'm leveling up. Leveling up really is an emotionally painful experience. And I just feel like talking about that aspect of it could be beneficial and helpful. So one of the upgrades I've recently made literally left me like in the bed all freaking day yesterday. Like I could not move. I was really like, there was this heavy sadness and depression, and I really had to look at it and these are the times where I would be able to appreciate, I would have appreciated having a job to go to. Particularly tomorrow, I would have appreciated some work. Yesterday, because I was so like, if I had some money to get up and go to, that would have been very helpful, but I didn't, and so I just had no motivation to, get up. So we have desires here, and whether that be professional, romantic, social goals, whatever these things are, we have goals, right? And presently I have particular relationship goals. I know it sounds funny, relationship goals. I have particular relationship goals that I'm trying to attain. And anytime you want to reach any kind of goal, what I'm learning about life is that it requires an extreme level of focus. Somebody's calling me. It requires a lot of focus, whether that's, like I said, monetary goals, relationship goals. And I'm realizing that where I put my energy it's like I'm seeing just how important where I put my energy is. Okay, so for example, if it's your goal to get married, it's not everybody's goal to get married. Some people just want a stable, relationship, and there are ways to do that and still have paperwork involved and safety and security without doing an actual marriage license, like you put on their life insurance policy or something. I'm just giving an idea, but if your goal, let's say, just to make it plain, is to get married, I would think that wasting time with people that you outright know are not correct or fit into your criteria of what you would need, that's splicing up your energy. It's dividing your energy. It's you saying yes to that half-ass situation is you saying no to your ultimate goal. It's you, basically, it's going to take you longer to get to your goal. It's just like a financial goal. If you're trying to save up a certain amount of money, going out every weekend might not be smart. Maybe going out twice a month or once a month, or just taking 3 months and not going out at all. Like, you get what I'm saying, right? It's like the more dedication you put into something, I'm seeing is like, God damn it. These fucking dogs, people need to start picking up after their fucking animals. Shit is annoying. I might have to fucking move. Anyway. What the fuck was I saying? Okay, right. You need to stay focused on your goal. And I'm at that point where I'm realizing, like, I can't waste my time with certain kind of, and not saying that these people are like less than me, or like that they're not, you know, this is really just, I'm saying no to my overall goal, dealing with certain people and dating certain people. You know, I'm not into the just sleeping with a guy just for fun. Okay, like that was 20-year-old behavior. Okay. And so, you know, at my age, it's kind of just like, I can't afford it anymore. Like, I can't afford to indulge that shit at all anymore. And I shared a post on my Facebook yesterday that was really, really personal, and I'm really surprised I shared it. I don't know what made me share it, but I really didn't want to share it, but it got a lot of shares, and I guess it resonated with people. But it was about my celibacy and everything. I've discussed it a little bit in previous videos. It's not something I like harp on or like want to beat into the ground or make scream from the rooftops. You know, it's not something I need to create an identity around. But I shared it to make a point, in that, you know, it's been 2 years for me, and a little over 2 years. And I'm fine. I can go the rest of my life, okay? Basically, if I need to. And if I die before I meet the correct individual that I may want to have a sexual relationship with, well, then I lived my life with integrity still to my goals, okay? The point is having integrity to your goals, because I don't have to, you know, it's not guaranteed that I will meet someone, or it's just not a guarantee for nobody. You know, we like to hope and we make goals and all this, but none of this shit is guaranteed, okay? So, it's windy. But just because it's not guaranteed doesn't mean I'm gonna just be out here acting however, you know. What if I live to 150 years old? You know? But I'm in a place where I've had to say no to some things recently, no to people, right, that I find very attractive. And it was not an easy thing for me to do at all. But I mean, when I tell you it was really hard, but it's also hard for me to continue playing myself too. I just can't do that anymore. You know, people need to have, whoever I'm laying down with has to have some accountability to me at this point. Okay, so I don't want to be drinking too much on camera. But these people need to have accountability to me at this point. You understand? Whether that be emotionally, physically, meaning we're not just going to have sex and you disappear, or financially, meaning you are alleviating 50% to 100% of my financial stress. There needs to be, my point is there will be some accountability to me in some way, shape, or form the next person I have sex with. So that's not even me saying I'm waiting till marriage. Okay. That's saying there will be accountability the next time I'm doing any of that with anybody, because it's like the reality, it dawned on me just how, you know, when you don't expect anything from a man or a woman, period, when you don't expect anything from people that you're sleeping with, you will get nothing. Okay? So it's nobody's fault. It's not these the people I've engaged sexually in my past. It's not their fault. They're not shitty people, you know, excuse me. That is not the case. It's, I did not value myself. I didn't know how to have accountability to myself. So how can I expect anybody to have accountability to me? You understand? Like, what? I don't really know so many people that's going to turn down sex from an attractive woman unless there's something that they find that is like seriously wrong with her. So it's not their fault. Like, people only treat you how you allow them to treat you. And I know that concretely now. I'm seeing the difference in behavior with this new attitude shift I now have of like, you're not going to treat me any kind of way, and we're not doing any of this until I am also getting what I want. Why should I just give you what you want? You want something from me. You want to fuck me and do all of this shit and have me in all kinds of positions. You want to see naked pictures of me. You want me to text you fucking 365, wasting my time. Like, you want me. You want all this from me. But I can't get a decent date. I can't get fucking $20 for a can of soup if I'm sick and can't go to work. I can't get a ride to a fucking, like, I just hope y'all understand. Like, please let me know if this makes sense, because apparently, you know, I had somebody tell me like, well, that sounds like prostitution, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, y'all, let me calm down, but it's just like, I thought prostitution was going out to have sex in exchange for cash only. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong. Me wanting someone to have accountability to me before having sexual relationships with them. Oh, and also I thought a prostitute was somebody who are having sex with multiple men for money. I'm talking about only being with one person. So, you know, I'm just really, people get on my damn nerves. And I'm just like, this whole culture of women, this is why we are in the position we're in now. This is why nobody fucking respects us. This is why men don't ask women on dates anymore. Women are just out here fucking men for just fucking whatever the hell. Sport, no accountability. Everybody want to do what a fucking man can do. Everybody want to be a hoe. Men, women, everybody. And I'm like, yo, do you? But I'm saying the consequence of that is men feeling like they literally don't have to do shit. Not take you out on a date, not give you a damn flower, not call you at least twice a week to have a real phone conversation. All this texting back and forth bullshit. Like, all of this shit is ending for me. Has ended. I don't want to sit and text a grown man back and forth for out, like, call me so we can set up a date so we can talk in person. I'm not doing, that's what we're not doing, okay, in 2020. The texting back and forth, you got a motherfucker texting you back and forth, you tell him, boo-boo, I'm busy. If you want to meet up so we can have a real conversation, if you want to go on a date, let's set it up. If not, goodbye. I understand people struggling and all that, but people got to do better. People have money for what they want. That's one thing I learned. I see broke people every day buying packs of cigarettes, playing lottery numbers, buying new phones, buying new clothes. Like, I see it all. Broke people. So-called broke people. So I don't want to fucking hear nothing about, oh, a date costs, well, whatever. Well, then you don't want no woman then. Because I'm tired, y'all. Like, I'm so fucking over the dumb shit, and I'm not accepting it no more. I don't give a fuck. There was this guy recently that I really liked him. I had a crush on him for a long time. And I was about to play myself. I was. But it's just like my soul was just like, I can't. Like, I literally can't. Like, if you cannot at the very least, like, this is bare basic, bottom level, a fucking drink, you feel like a drink is an investment, my nigga? I'm sorry. You feel like taking me out for a drink is an investment. This is what he told me. A $13 drink, y'all. And I was about to go lay down with this person. I buy myself drinks that actually cost more than $13 often. Okay. Some of the places I go to, my martinis be running me $30. So if you can't even do what I'm already doing for my damn self, my soul just, this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about how people view you. Okay? If I like somebody, okay, like, I've had this happen. I want to impress them. I show up, you know, I have gifts for them. I want to take them out, you know, I'll pay the bill, whatever. I'm talking about at a time where I was actually dating girls. Why do I know how to treat a woman better than some of these men out here? Why? And I already know fucking people gonna be in their feelings about that statement, but I don't give a fuck, because this is further what lets me know that I'm not tolerating the dumb shit anymore. And this is what I mean by it's not easy to say no to somebody, especially if you was digging them. Like, you was, like, I was looking forward to hanging out with this guy or whatever. And, like, you know, I had liked him for a really long time, but it's just like, I can do without it. I can do without the being treated like I'm not worth fucking $13. And some other guy recently that I went out with sent me a taxi that had somebody else in it already. You know that shared fucking bullshit? Y'all, we not doing shared taxis. Okay, we not doing shared taxis in 2020. You on a date and a man calls a shared taxi and it show up and there's somebody else in there, you tell him good night and you tell him to get in that shit and you call your own fucking taxi and you go home or go out somewhere and meet a fucking dude that don't need a shared taxi. If he calls a shared taxi to pick you up and it shows up and there's somebody in there, you text him, get your money back, either send another taxi or I'm staying home. Y'all, I'm not putting nobody in a shared taxi. Not my friend, not a girlfriend, not anybody. I don't put myself in a shared taxi. It's just like, I feel like all the things I've been experiencing over the past, like, I'll say 2 months, has been helping me garner my list of I'm not doing. Okay? It's helping me figure out what the fuck I'm not tolerating anymore. So I'm grateful for these experiences, because it's showing me, because for a while I really didn't know, like, I didn't have a concrete not a concrete list of things, but it's like now, oh, this list is concrete of shit that I'm not doing. And y'all shouldn't be doing it either. Listen, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy making changes. It's not. But we have to start somewhere, and having a certain standard, we have to start somewhere, because if you don't draw the line somewhere, people will continuously cross that shit. My lines have been crossed my whole life because I had no boundaries. I didn't know any better. And I would pay any amount of money to have had this wisdom 10 years ago at 26 years old, as opposed to me about to be 36 years old in February, knowing all of this now. Because I guarantee you, my romantic life would be totally different if I had this wisdom I have now 10 years ago. So please, y'all, don't let nobody waste your fucking time, okay? Fuck around, I might be publishing a goddamn do not list, okay, in 2020. Seriously. And have it as a free PDF download, because we're not doing this, okay? Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let me know some dating mistakes maybe that you've made, that you've learned from. You know, we got to make mistakes in order to learn. So, bye. Take care. Peace.